Hi, this is Valerie with At My Home. Today I'm going to show you my new Ember temperature control mug. Now this is the second generation of the Ember. It's a really nice mug. It's metallic, it's copper colored, it's really pretty. It comes in this really nice specially packaged box. So it comes with the mug, and it comes with a little charging plate, and then it comes with a charging cord. The charging cord matches, it's brown, which is quite a nice touch. And then it also comes with the instructions and a getting started guide. Now, once you get the Ember mug set up in the Ember app, the nice thing is that you don't ever have to use the app again. You just make sure your battery is charged, you pour your coffee in, and it keeps it warm. So off the plate, it'll keep it warm for about an hour and a half. And if you keep it on the little charging plate, it'll keep it going as long as you want it to charge, as long as you want it to be warm. So it's only a 10-ounce mug, so it just depends how long it takes you to drink that. All right, so here's some pour-over coffee. So I've been enjoying my pour-over coffee a lot lately, and it's really good. It tastes really good, and it's a little harder to make, but it's worth it. But the only problem with it is that, you know, by the time I drink this 20 ounces of coffee, it often gets cold. So let me show you how it works with the Ember mug. So I'm going to take off the filter here, just put it in the sink, and you can see it's still steaming. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pour it in the mug. All right, now launch the Ember app. All right, connect to my Ember. All right, and you can see here, oh, so it comes up and it asks me for my preset. You can set some favorite temperatures in here. I've got one for black coffee, 135 degrees. And if you want, you can add like your tea, and they've got recommendations for different types of drinks, lattes or tea or different kinds of coffees, even different types of teas. But I like my black coffee, so I'll just push this here. And so what it's going to do now is, you notice it says it's 143 degrees, but what it's going to do is it's going to make sure it doesn't go below 135. So this is great because I know that it's going to be warm enough to drink. I'm going to have a little sip. It tastes good. Now the important thing to know about the Ember is that it's not for cold coffee. If you put some cold coffee in here, it's going to say it's empty because it's not for warming up your cold coffee. You can use your microwave for that, I guess, if you want to do that. But it's really for keeping your hot coffee warm. So as I continue to drink this down, if I, add a little bit more, and it's a little colder, it will bring it back up to temperature. But if I put some just plain old cold coffee, or if I put a lot of milk in here, it's really, it's not for bringing it up to a really hot temperature, it's for keeping it warm. All right, so let me show you some other things you can do here in the Ember mug app. So you've got the menu here. So it's you've got your account, you've got my devices. So I can have multiple Ember mugs. They make one that's a 14-ounce mug. They also make some travel mugs. So if I want to have multiple devices here in my app, I can pair them. And this is really interesting. They have a partnership with Apple Health, and they can actually calculate and keep track of your caffeine intake, and that will come up in the Apple Health app if you're interested in that. You can also get your insights, and that comes after you enable that. So you can see your caffeine intake versus your heart rate. I don't really know if I want to know all that data, but it'll keep track for you over time. So this is really interesting for data junkies who like to know what their caffeine intake is and kind of manage that. And then there's a little guide here on using your Ember. So you can see here the Ember mug, the travel mug, and the travel mug 2. So this is the original travel mug. Now the best thing about the Ember mug is that you don't need the app. The app is great, but you don't need you don't need your app, you don't need your phone. You just need your Ember mug. And as long as you keep the battery charged, it's going to keep your coffee hot for you. So it'll keep it, like I said, it'll keep it about an hour and a half if it's off the charging base. And if you want to keep it on the charging base, maybe you want to keep this at your desk, you can keep it warm all day. So that's it. That's the Ember temperature control mug. I love it. I really love my hot coffee, and I love that it can keep it at the perfect temperature until I'm ready for another cup. Thanks.